Welcome to the Vexor Medical Virtual Calendar tutorial. During this tutorial, you will learn how to view your patients on the calendar. Once you have sent over or faxed over the billing form for the patient for the ordered test specified, our scheduling department will then go on to this virtual calendar and put the patient's information onto this calendar. This way you can see exactly when the patient was scheduled, the date, and the type of test that patient was having. Simply log on to the internet at www.vexormed.com. Then go down here to Schedule Patient, and a drop-down menu will come up and you'll see Calendar. Click on Calendar and you'll see a new window pop up. You'll be assigned a username and password for your physician's office. Simply enter that information that we provide you and click Login. You will see a new window open with today's date or the current date and the patients that have been scheduled for your office. You also see on the left-hand side the name of your calendar. Make sure that it has a green check mark beside it. If it is an X, then you'll no longer be able to see your calendar. So make sure that that is a green check mark next to your calendar. All you will do is you'll see your list of patients scheduled for that day and the type of study they'll be having as well. You can simply scroll over and it will highlight for that patient the patient's name, the type of study they're having, and also all the insurance information we verified for that patient as well. You can double click on the patient's information here and a detailed view will come up. We also have some really great documents that you can utilize for your office as well that you will need to schedule patients. Go over to the far right Attachments tab and click on that and you'll see a list of documents here. The first two you'll recognize. The first one is the cardiovascular billing sheet that you use to fax over for the patients. The next one is the ultrasound billing form, which you've seen that one as well. The next one is the ICD-9 booklet, and that's a really great booklet to use for reference to all the symptoms for the tests that we have to offer. I'll open up these documents here. We have the ICD-9 booklet here. The ICD-9 booklet has the list of all of our complete studies from vascular to cardiac to general. You'll see every single study that we perform in your office, an explanation of why you should order these tests for the patients, a quick reference sheet, and also some great questions to ask the patients for their symptoms as well. For example, number one, have you ever had chest pain? If the patient answers yes to this, then the physician may want to order an echo, a carotid, arterial, a venous, and a stress test. Number two, do you ever get shortness of breath? Then the physician may want to order an echo and a stress test. Number three, have you ever had pain in your arms and or legs? Then that patient may need an upper arterial, a lower arterial, an upper venous, and a lower venous, and a stress test. And so on and so forth. There's many questions that are really great to investigate that patient to see exactly what tests they really need. We've also supplied you with a form called the Eye Care Health Test, and it's a test or a survey that you can put in the exam rooms for the patients to answer. For example, do you suffer from headaches or migraines? And they can put a check mark next to yes or no for that. And there's 11 different questions for them to go through while they're waiting on the physician to see them. And then we also have the procedures explanation. This is a great form to hand to the patient before they leave your office. You can put in the patient's date of their appointment and the time of their appointment. And then there's a brief explanation of each one of the studies that the patient would be having. You can put a check mark by each one of those. Thank you for viewing the virtual online calendar.